Oh, why did I do marks for that? I could just do a frickin' area circle. What was it? Then 10 kilometers. Convert 10 kilometers to nautical miles. 5.4 nautical miles. Get a job. We'll put some margin on it. We'll put some margin on it. Some margarine? No. Push it out another mile. No, actually, no. We want no. That's margin in the wrong direction. That is an unconservative margin, non-conservative margin. We want to do 5 miles. I don't think you can drag those once you place them. That's fine. Yeah, do that. Okay, we want to get right in there. Right in there, gosh darn. What's the wording again? 10 kilometers of get a harbor. So that's just centered on the town. The harbor may be a more discrete object. Visual reconnaissance of ships in port. You got it, sister. Two hours to go to that, 4 hours to go to that. No problem getting here before daybreak. Let's just slow down to 4 knots and just be a little careful. A little careful. It's getting a little weaker, so I don't think it can be going that quickly then. Russian nuclear submarines are going to be at 160. Oh, what? Why did my cursor go back to the tracker? That's interesting. I don't know. Nothing of note. It's already been 20 minutes since we stopped getting those pings. 9 times. 9 times. 9 times. Alright, maybe we should try and use a little bit of this layer while we still got it. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? Is that a serious question? No, it's not.
6, 7 feet, dive by.
Yeah, no clue. Well, I know what you are, so I'll make you a Esperance. That mark is when I will start my ascent and avoid colliding with the bottom. We're not being a very good submarine in that we're maintaining a very constant course here. Should be zagging a little more. A little more zig, a little more zag.
Steady on course. 3, 2, 3.
Any boyos down here? Nope. Looks pretty clear. Channel clear. Oh, we're starting to get a little something over there before we went beneath it. Alright, make sure you pay attention to your map there, boyo. This is much less eventful than the last time, I'll tell you that. Well, I guess that's a good thing. I can freaking torpedoes out the butt. Alright, let's just do that. Head back that away. Our general history of solution is circling around this area. Patrol box around there. Righto. Yeah, let's just do it now. Go shallow.
Make my depth 2, 6, 7 feet. Dive I.
New data, Master 4. Where are you at, boyo? Somewhere else. I will see you someplace else. Rather parallel LOBs, so probably heading north or some northerly direction. May not be that far away though. I probably should have gone a little quicker down there. I saw a little time thing. 4.5 hours. What was that? Just disappeared. Probably some shrimp. Where am I seeing them? 084. Nope, that's a Super Tenko. Faint one right there, I think, is our guy. But I put the tracker on the second frequency, so the thing is freaking out. Doesn't know which one is which. Am I even seeing him on the sonar? Is that... No, the Super Tanker one has a different phase. I think. No, I think I'm just seeing the Super Tanker frequency. I don't think I'm seeing the Spruance one. Maybe too far. And too quiet for how far he is. Yar matey will. Let's keep her going. Yeah, this is how it should have been last time. Much more uneventful. It's putting me to sleep even. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Wait, but this is a Super Tanker, isn't it? No, that's probably just stuff in the port. 045, we're seeing stuff on the port. Oh my god, look at that. I'm seeing at least like 3 signals around 180. We got 60. 175s, 180s. Super tanker, and then get into a bunch of frickin' warships. Whidbey Island, Harper's Ferry, Bob Hope. That Bob Hope. Interesting. Okay, well, we're getting close to the port. Getting close to the port there. This is so annoying that this super tanker keeps being like right on top of the spruance. Here, hang on. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit here. Okay, I can see the spruance underneath that. It's just I don't think we're going to be able to mark them. The super tanker is drowning them out there a little bit. Uh-oh. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine. All right, let's turn around this way.
Come right to course 17.
Some more bearing rate on that guy. Some lag. He's the only one I'm really worried about at the moment.
Steady on course 172.
Please don't change course, you schmuck. I just freaking spent all that time turning. Going out to an hour just to try and get a little more clarity on the solution here. Really? That far? Well, what else could it be? I don't think anything. I think it's the only thing that works. Could be slightly a little more northwest today. But I don't think it's that close to shore. I wouldn't expect that. To drop our speed off. I thought earlier I was like, 8 knots doesn't look so great. But I'm like, 9 knots doesn't look so great. Maybe. I don't know. The 8 knots seems like it wants to come out here, but ain't working out there. Now just he's in land. Someone's going weird. Someone's going wonky here. Is there a course of action I had not considered? About closer in, even slower than I thought. No, doesn't work either. I guess we'll go with that for now. Seems weird. I would expect him closer in. It's bizarre. I don't even think I'm seeing him on the sonar anymore. No, there he is. Very faint. Whatever. So far away. Doesn't even matter. Just keep heading in. Let's do 5 knots. We're starting to get a little... Cutting this a little close.
Radio. Recommend we copy the broadcast.
Startled the hell out of me, Jesus. Alright, yeah. Okay. Periscope depth. No, we'll do it the other way. We'll go shallow. Just use the frickin' wire.
Make my depth 147 feet. Dive by.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Message traffic received.
Alrighty, what do we got? Whoa, hello. Routine, Libya-Tunisia tensions. Interesting. Tunisia's relations with Libya have been erratic since Tunisia annulled a brief agreement to form a union in 1974. Diplomatic relations were broken in 1976 but restored in 77. Relations deteriorated again in 1980 when Libyan-trained rebels attempted to seize the town of Gafsa. In 1982, the International Court of Justice ruled against Libya in the partition of the oil-rich continental shelf it shares with Tunisia. In July of this year, Tunisia broke diplomatic relations and expelled 280 I keep going to Walter Cronkite. Expelled 280 Libyans accused of spying, and Libya retaliated by expelling some 30,000 Tunisian workers from Libya. It's a weird line break. Last week, Gaddafi accused Tunisia and the United Kingdom of supporting a rebel attack against his military barracks. The Libyan military has been put on alert and of special concern to 6th Fleet. Tripoli's 3 Foxtrot-class submarines are being made ready for sea. Very well. Where's the layer at? Okay. Yeah, we'll go to 300. 300. I'll actually do it evenly this time.
Make my depth 300 feet. Dive I.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves course change.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
That hurt my ears. Okay, so there's 2 things over there. This could potentially be reciprocals. We got a 60, 175, and a 60, 180. But where else would that... Why would there be a 60, 180 at 300? I guess there could be. Wouldn't expect it. But over here... Yeah, I guess I would expect more to see that over that way. We have to go in the port, right? I don't know why this is here. I feel like it should be in the radio section. Penetrate within 5.4 nautical miles of Jeddah Harbor. Conduct a visual recon. Ooh, that looks kind of nice, doesn't it? It's got a nice look to it. It looks kind of symmetrical. Yeah, it's going to be hard to really try and figure out what the solution's doing. Heading straight this way. Seems to be diverging. Where the heck is my frickin' center of the ruler? Yeah, chomp him in right there. That's fine. Oh, hello, Rick Tiga. Yeah, we've been going for almost an hour and a half now. Much less eventful this time. We went this way. And have not been shot at by any P3s yet. Because I have not gone 2/3. Not gone 2/3. I suppose they have a tracker on him. Where the heck is he? Okay, well, the 60 is still buried beneath this frickin' whatever this is. 6175. 310. Super tanker. It is not George Legue or whatever. George Legue. Alright, okay. As we were. Yeah. It's a mess over here, but the general conclusion is this area. Somewhere in there. How's our depth doing? Where are we going to have to get shallower than 300? Call it around there. And we could possibly even cut this in a little bit more. $2:49, a little over 3 a.m. Let's keep up the 5 knots for a little bit. Right at the waypoint, let's change depth. Make your depth 200 feet. Hello, VFTS Dorado. This Sicilian wedding is a very long mission of Bill Nichols' fame. We started out all the way back here. We did something around here, and then we did something up there. Now we're all the way down here doing another thing, a harbor creep. Then at some point we're going to have to act like an Oscar and shoot TASMs at a carrier, and then we're going to have to go help support or interdict against some kind of simulated landing over here. So this is a very long mission. Takes place over several days game time. I've never tried it before, but I've heard horror stories of people trying it in RA. So I'm doing it in Lamy. And it's fine so far. Got my ass sunk last time, but I was being foolish. Needed to eat myself a bit of the humble pie there. Alright, let's make sure we keep an eye on our smucky ducks. There's all the crap in the harbor. There is our Spruance. Right there. Alright, how's his solution looking? That is pretty good. It's pretty good there. Don't think it's going to get much better than that. And that does kind of actually line up a little bit with what I was seeing earlier, which is interesting. Could be coincidental. Man, those things are coming through loud, but we're good. We are good. Alright, then it's going to start getting really shallow, so we may actually want to do this.
Steady on course 0, 2.
Stay to the right of this little sea mountage. Try and avoid those shallows. Honestly, there's no reason why we shouldn't just do this. Just going up there. Try and stay as deep as possible for as long as possible. Yeah, on the bearing of the Spruance, there are mixed frequencies. What we're seeing is, so the faint 60 over here, the fainter one, that's your Spruance. This is the Spruance 2. And these louder ones are a super tanker. That just is chilling on the same bearing of the Spruance for most of this mission, and it's annoying me. It's probably sitting over here somewhere. Spruance, no. Not really close enough to try and get a visual on. There are potentially a bunch of fishing boats in this mission, but I've been trying to keep an eye out for Russian submarines. I found out there'll either be a 125 or a 160. Haven't seen any sign of that yet, but I guess we'd have to be decently close to see that on a sub. But I'm not necessarily going to go out of my way to try and find Russian subs, and that's not really the mission. If I come across one, or I have for some reason get a suspicion that it is one, then I'll go check it out, but I'm not going to go looking for it. It's a fair bet that they're mostly fishing boats. We are near Italy, after all. Fish is a large part of Italian cuisine. 2.5 hours. Okay. We'll be there before 4 a.m. I know in all the briefs and radio messages it says the times are generally in Zulu, but I'm pretty sure time in this game, this clock is local. It always seems to line up to be local, at least. It's always, you know, from like 6 to 1600-ish, 1800-ish when it's daytime, and then around now for nighttime and stuff. I don't think it actually is a Zulu clock. Those pings, boy, I tell you. Alright, our boy, course change at some point. Ooh. This is what, the 20-minute interval? So about 8 minutes ago. So about 10 minutes at 9 knots is about a mile and a half. So let's see. Take it to about 23,000 yards. And then start your course change there. Alright, see you later, Mr. Spoons. I will be right back. Just took my steaks out of the fridge. I was defrosting them overnight. They're vacuum sealed. It came from like a mail order steak company. But I left them in, they came in like a box, so I left them in that box in the fridge overnight to defrost, which is a mistake. Because air is a good insulator. Should have taken them out of the box and just put them straight in the fridge. But my girlfriend got me like a solid copper plate for Christmas. And copper is a great conductor, so you can use it when you're like for defrosting or for cooking, like medium low heats for simmering. It like spreads out the heat better in the pan if you have like a gas stove. And then for defrosting, it's better. It defrosts it quicker, like room temp, conducts the heat away. So I've had it on the copper plate in the fridge to help defrost it. And now I just brought it outside. There's still a little bit of like icy crystals in it, so I'm trying to get those to go away. And then I got a sous vide last Christmas, which I have yet to use, but I'm going to use it today and try and sous vide these steakos. And I'm excited to see how that turns out. Should be good. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Yeah, I just got it in the, I guess I came home from work or something. There's just a big freaking like styrofoam cooler on my styrofoam cooler on my porch. Thought someone sent me like a heart or a liver or something, but no. My parents got me mail order steaks. They ship it in like a styrofoam thing, and when they first ship it, they put like dry ice in it to keep it cold through the shipping process. But it has like holes in it so the dry ice can vent so it doesn't blow up as the CO2 sublimes. Sublimates? Was that the word I'm looking for? Sublimate, not sublime? I don't know. Whatever. Turns from a solid to a gas. Bunch of little things we're seeing up on here, but not seeing here. Could be a bunch of fishing boats or something. I don't know. That was always weird to me in the Lamy. You can see more sometimes on the spherical than the toad. Doesn't really make any sense. Sublimates, I think, is the better word. Or the correct word. Yeah, there's your frickin' spruance. 1, 2, a 50. Okay, 5175. I was getting a little excited for a second. There's your super tanker, chilling, doing something. There's a lone 50. Probably a fishing boat. Some more 50s. 5175, not of our concern. At least in terms of Russian submarine. More 50s. Assuming a bunch of fishing boats. Alright, Master 4. What are you up to? Boop. Brought him in a little bit. Doesn't make too much of a difference for the solution. Alrighty, we are... Whoa, hello. What is that? Oh, whatever this is. Okay. Just shrimp coming out of the baffles. Almost sounds more like a dolphin. I almost feel like I'm hearing some dolphin noises in there. May have turned again. May have turned again. Nope. Still chewing. Still going, is doing his thing. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with my solution, thinking he was up there earlier. He was probably here. I'm not sure. Not sure what was going wrong there. ETA 2 hours. Oh, we are getting there after 3 a.m. Okay. That's fine. Not much we can do about it at this point. A more straight shot approach wouldn't really do us too many favors. And this is also kind of a... It's got a little bit of conservatism in it. 5.4. It all depends where this harbor is. Because 5.4 to the town is a little further in. The harbor might be here. Then 5.4 is even further out. So once we get closer, we'll just look. Try and see if that harbor's an actual thing that can be marked on the periscope. Get some range on it. I don't even know why they listed it as 10 kilometers. All the ranges in this game are done in miles. At least on that scale. Of course, there's yards and meters depending on whether you're Russian or American, but it still reports the distances in miles for the Russian boats. Okay, now we've lost that guy. Now he's probably turned. Nope. Just not getting pings from him anymore. That's nice looking little lines of bearing there. Simple solution. More shrimp. You know, I'm surprised I'm not seeing is the HAHBAH. Surprised I'm not seeing all those boats just chilling in that harbor. I guess they might be all at like low speed. Because I was seeing a bunch of them on the Toad. I'm not seeing them on the Sphere. They're probably just idling in the harbor or something. Alright, what kind of depths are we dealing with along this path here? Okay. Let's get on up to 250 there. Get up and get on up.
Make my depth 250 feet. Dive by.
I think we should be able to finish up this part in this part here, hopefully. 8 minutes to go at full speed. Hello. More shrimp. Oh, well, we might be seeing them here, actually. Lafayette. Mini sub. But I don't know. $1,000. It's like 1,1925. That'll be hard to find. I guess we can go ahead and do this. Sort smallest to largest. Where do they all go? 1,000. 1920, 1945. Nope, not expecting a Russian ship. That's interesting. When sometimes you see something like, well, it might be more 995. Yeah, okay. DSRV or Poisk. There's not much else this could be. That's interesting. But I'm probably interpreting some value incorrectly here. That is interesting, to say the least. I really wish you could zoom in on more on other parts of the narrowband besides just the lower frequencies. Yeah, that would support seemingly mini sub. It's interesting. Very weird. All right, well, proceeding. Maybe when I get to this point, I might slow down to 4 knots. All right, when do we have to get a little shallower more here? Yeah, probably when we get here, we should go to 200 feet. All right.
Make my depth 2, 0, 0 feet. Dive I.
And away we go. Master 4. Change course at some point. We'll assume a nice due east for you there. Okay. There you go, laddie. Alrighty, keep her coming. Where's that little mini sub thing at? Is it gone? Never to be seen again? Well, got a lot more other stuff showing up. That's gotta be all the port stuff. Probably don't even... we're gonna get to a point where we don't really want our towed array out necessarily. But yeah, we're starting to get close enough where we're seeing all this stuff. How far away are we from possibly seeing the port? Probably a little too far still at this point. When we get to that next waypoint, we can go ahead and check it out. All right, now we're going to be doing a little more bottom hugging. Let's bring this in a little bit. Ooh. Just curious to see all these little fainties, little faint contacts on the broadband here, or the spherical rather. Is that our Spruance Boyo? No, it's a car carrier. Lafayette. Seems to be. That is interesting. Lafayette. That seems like that's been there for a while, but I haven't been paying attention to it. What? Lafayette. It's not this guy, is it? 132. No. He's over here. Lafayette.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 1, 2, 2. Designated Sierra 3, 2.
Oh, we were seeing this guy last time, weren't we? At some point I was seeing a Lafayette. Confidence high. Let's take a look at that in the narrow again. 60, 180, 440. Yep, Lafayette, all right. Well, is it a French or a Taiwanese Lafayette? That is the question. Force frequency is 755. French. Could possibly be car, ferry, or yacht. but we'll go with Lafayette. We should be able to get... Yeah, TPK was 8, huh? 5 knots. Sierra 32. 5 knots, wherever he is. 5 knots. Up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, da, 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 boom. When I went to shallow earlier, was it like 143 feet or something? That's so random. Such a messy number. All right, 150.
Make my depth 150 feet. Dive I.
What does the broadband say? Broadband says we're getting closer to this guy. Coming left to right. So this way. Left to right getting closer. Can interpret that as heading due west. Kind of close by. But not pinging. Being very sneaky, Mr. Deeds. Let's go to 4 knots at this point.
Make turn 4 knots. Maneuvering I.
Yeah, it's giving you Lafayette as well over here. Interesting. Interesting. What is that just came up all big and bright? Cargo ship. Interesting. Okay. Fishing boat. 5175. Yeah, that's something distant. Cargo ship coming out of nowhere from due east. Just heading straight this way. What is that? Sorry, I don't buy that. Try again. F-17 torpedo? Nope, don't buy that. Freighter, yacht, mini sub, cruise ship, powerboat. Probably something like that then, something civvy. Was heading that way and then turned. Kind of similar course as the... Almost similar behavior, almost the exact same behavior to Lafayette. Let's go ahead and track this guy. That's an interesting looking thing.
Designated Sierra 3-3.
Let's just turn this way and try and get the try to get the toad to bear on that guy. I'm curious as to what it is at this point. What are you? Do I have an exact estimate of this? 1940. That seems about as good as it's gonna get. Sort A to Z. 1940. Let's do this. Cruise ship. I'm gonna go ahead and assume cruise ship. I think that might be a fair assumption to make. Boo, doo, 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 boo, boo. Resume. Here is my resume. Where's your Lafayette? Actually, looks like he changed course at one point. It's not a smooth curve. But I did change speed at one point. That may have been around here. Which affects the shape of that. Hello. Hour and a half. Okay. Before 4 a.m. Still very much the middle of the night. It's 2 in the morning. Alright, we should see that guy on the Toad. Just barely. Yacht. Very well. I can buy that. Classify contact as yacht. Were we tracking a yacht last time? That sounds familiar as well. Neutral. That engine noise is weird. It's like the noise that gets sent through the sonar filter. This is a big boat. I would expect it to sound a little more low frequency than someone blowing a straw into a glass of milk. Oh, the sun is getting bright. Oh, and I just looked at it. Why did I look at the bright window? Now it's hard to see in here. Alright, Lafayette starting to bend back up, but we did just change course, so that doesn't mean anything. Got some missile launchers up there. Surface to air missiles. Do boo do do boo boo. Do boo do do boo boo. Alright, it's gonna start getting shallower. Alright, we're at the point, I think, where we could try and look at the harbor. That dude's a little... Maybe we'll wait till we get a little further away from that dude. There isn't any master periscope spotting, but we are pretty close to him. Andy is not hearing us. Am I pushing my luck with that a little bit? Should I be... Well, let's check that solution. Okay, he might be a little further out. Man, there's some noise in that solution. Oh, well, we've been maneuvering and stuff. Let's go with that. Okay, a little further out, I think. More like 5 miles. At a certain point, we're going to have to get rid of this frickin' Toad. I think now might be fine. We're not really using it primarily. Let's go ahead and retrieve it. Let's go to periscope depth.
Make my depth 0, 6,
Take a look at the HAHBAH.
feet. Dive on.
Give me my HAHBAH. Ugh. Master 4 still chilling down there somewhere. Probably not that far away. Doesn't really jive with what we were seeing earlier. Yeah, just something close. He's down there. He's doing whatever. He's doing his thing. Little patrol box kind of doodad. Alright, we're up here. Ooh, I forgot when you're below 5 knots that the depth control goes a little wonky at periscope depth. Okay. Raise the periscope. Lower the periscope. Let's check out the ESM first.
Raise the ESM mast. Chief of the watch eye.
Lafayette. Bunch of shit in port. Oh my god. P3. Lafayette. Sprint. Something. Cargo ship. Trawler. Yacht. It's a lot of snowdrift. The hell kind of name is snowdrift for us? SAMs have weird names. Radars have weird names. Airport. A lot of civilian stuff, honestly. Lafayette, Spruance.
Lower the ESM mast. Chief of the watch
Look at
eye.
all this crap, man. There's that. Where's the sea foam? Surface to air missile radar. Alright, raise the scope. Fishing boat. Yacht. Cargo ship. There's the airport. There's the harbor. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, we'll mark the third of those little row homes.
037.
Oh, there's a shipyard.
Contact bearing 03.
There's your snowdrift. Little SAM trucks. That is interesting. Got SAM trucks just chilling. Where's that Lafayette at? Going the wrong way, yes, I realize. Okay. Lower. Alright, once a little more time has elapsed, we'll mark those guys up again, and then we'll get triangulation on them. Because they're not moving. Let's go to 100 feet.
Make my depth 100 feet. Dive eye.
One of those is kind of more harbory looking. One of those is more shipyardy looking. I'm trying to remember which model is which on that. The yacht's going into port. Sierra 33 yacht. Yacht's kind of close aboard. Looks like the yacht changed speed or course at some point. When you get really close in with these solutions, it gets rather frustrating to work the dot stack on the ruler. It gets all crazy. Okay. No, we can go a little further more before we get some more marks on those buildings. No rush. Yeah, there's your yacht. There's your Lafayette now in the baffles. There's something else. Pings from the Spruance. No, do not drop. Do not drop those periscope marks. Do not do that. I didn't see anything military looking in this harbor, but that's fine. We may just need to like mark the airstrip and the SAM site or something. I don't know. Okay, yacht has changed course again. Either heading directly towards me or directly away from me, or very close. Don't want him to hit me, but he should clear that draft. It's just a yacht. Yeah. Alright, what's that thing? Not sure. Some little faint thing over there. Where am I seeing it potentially? 129. No, I don't see anything. Yacht has changed course again. Oh, here's all the ships that are chilling in port here or whatever. Fishing boat. Cargo ship. Set 65E torpedo, yep. Cargo ship. What is that? Car carrier. Super tanker. Something. Bunch of civilian stuff. Alright, let's go mark those land-based things again.
Make my depth 067. 7.
And then we can set our 5.4 mile point or whatever. Oh, it was cloudy earlier. Now the sun is out. Okay, the yacht is further in. And there's your cargo ship, airport, marking the third building. I'm not sure, like, if the game actually marks the bearing you click on, or if it's, like, kind of tied to, like, where the center of the object you're marking is. Is your shipyard. Okay. VO5. This is the best part. Doing frickin' this stuff. Figuring out where the heck land-based things are, because they don't move, so it's fun. It's easy to do. Am I zoomed all the way in? I am. Put it right there. NVO6. I was about to say, dude, what the heck? I thought I didn't capture the second mark. Right in here. Scusi, right? Ah, that's kind of appropriate. Right there. Okay. There's your, what I'm going to call the harbor. And this is more of like a shipyard thing, but we can kind of split the difference in them. So delete that. Area circle. We'll just split the difference and say it's centered right here. Give me 5.4. We'll do 5.3. Okay, so we don't need to go as far in as anticipated. So let's go this, 100 feet.
Make my depth 1, 0, 0 feet.
So I guess we probably just need to take photos or mark these things once we're within range. Okay, the ship's in port. Just the ship's in port. Very well. Heavily defended. Let's just try and finish up this recon. I was thinking about ending it here, but that seems kind of lame. Let's just do this recon already. Take us 2 minutes to get in here. Time lapse. Lapse of judge. Oh, hello. Bunch of shrimp. And that yacht just came in and was like, alright, see you later. Heading away. Now heading away left to right. That direction. Going that way. See you later. Must be some fishing boat chasing them or something. How's our depth looking? It'll get shallow. It's interesting. It's the same thing going. It goes to 40. It's like the shallowest it can be consistently is 43 feet before it gets up to land. That might be just a navigational thing.
Good job, Captain.
Thank you. Congratulations on successfully penetrating the harbor. Now for the next part of your mission. Sink the 2 cargo ships at anchor. Okay.
Steady on course 0, 4.
Make my depth
Keeps on your toes.
6,
Keeps changing
7
stuff. That's fun.
feet. Dive up.
Alright. Let's get up to PD. I'm not going to launch the torch this time. It's going to take too long. We'll do it next time. Raise the scope, dear. We can make these torps go nice and slow so no one can hear them. Oi, oi, oi. There's one cargo ship.
New contact bearing 037.
There's another cargo ship.
New contact bearing 047.
This is all I need to do is penetrate the harbor. We'll take photos of stuff too. Is that light a boat, or is that just a weird light for the cargo ship? It's just a weird light for the cargo ship. Alright, and we'll mark you as well.
Contact bearing.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Okay, that seems fine. And then where's that frickin' snowflake? Snowdrift.
New contact bearing. 0, 1, 0.
Alrighty. Very good. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna stop here. It's a cliffhangery spot to stop, but we'll sink them good next time. So yeah, see you guys then. Have a good one. As always, good hunting.